Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by to Tibu's Investigative Card Making, where we help you discover the creativity in you. My name is Teresa Bowman. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in beautiful East Tennessee. And boy, is it beautiful today, so I've heard. Anyway, I wanted to share with you, first of all, the catalog. And I have to show you something about this catalog. If you can clearly see, I hope you can see this. I'm not looking at the top of my camera, sorry. Anyways, this is so cool. Check that out. It's kind of like it's embossed. Can't go in there. I wonder if I can. I can't show you the back. It's got my name and number and address and all that good stuff on there. So, not happening. Okay, there goes that, so I don't get tempted to open it. My desire is to share a card using these butterflies and this beautiful designer series paper. It's called Thoughtful Journey, and it's 6x6. The colors in it are Blackberry Bliss, Boho Blue, Cajun, Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Moonlight, Misty Moonlight, forgot the Misty, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, two of our new ink colors, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. Ooh, I love that, Wild Wheat. And this is it. I will go through the colors for you, both sides. Now, one of them I've already used completely, and it was on this card, and you'll see the front of it. You won't see the back, but oops, sorry. Anyway, so this is the front of it and back. Let me show you quickly. If I fanned it, it probably would be easier, but my hands won't cooperate. So there's that and this. This is kind of like the this or that thing, you know, like this or that. Kind of feel like the optometrist when he says, is this better or that better? I think this goes like, nope, this goes like that. And here's the back. I'm going to just kind of quickly flip through the colors. They're so pretty. Oy, oy, oy. I did try to record this earlier, but I made so many mistakes. I said, nope. I know, I make mistakes, but, you know, it's in my speech, not in my actual crafting. And that. So, anyways, not all of you make mistakes in your speech like I do, but I do. Anyway, the card we're going to make is, I have no idea what to call this. I think I got this from Maria Mensch, who is, her thing is Maria's Crafting Corner. And her website, or her blog is mariascraftingcorner.com. So this is really cool. It's supposed to be a bendy thing, but mine only bends when I do that because I forgot to do something, which I will show you when we put this together. And it has a little book. She put the little book on there, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea, so I did it. It's very, very easy. Look, if I can do it, you can too. Seriously, I am terrible in math and everything, so that's the back of it. I'm going to go ahead and set this up here for a minute. Trying to make it poochy a little bit more. If you keep doing this, because if you forget to do what I'm going to show you, it will bend. See, just like that. It will bend. It just looks like it's pregnant. Anyway, these are the dies that are the add-on dies for May. I was going to say May, March. January, February, March. Okay, so April, May, and June. Okay, so thanks is this, which is this right here. Okay, and then we have this die, and it's stitched. It's really cool over here. And then the butterfly. Oh, let me tell you about this butterfly. I played with these and I love it. So the first one I did was the bold one. And then I thought, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. And then I did this and I thought, oh, cool. Actually, no, I didn't. I don't know. I either did this one or this one. I think I did this one, and then I did this one because I wanted to know if the detailed portion of the butterfly could be, you know, by itself. And technically it could, I think. If you cut along here and here, you could take it off. And why don't we just not do that? Okay, because I don't have any scissors over here. Apparently not. They're on my secretary side. Okay, so there we go. I did also do them in the new in colors, which are Peach Pie, Summer Splash, Pretty in Pink, and Shy Shamrock. I have them over there. So I was reading off of that. I did not memorize them yet. Shy Shamrock. I've been pondering that, and I'm like, I didn't know shamrocks were shy. I didn't even know they had a feeling. Oh well. So that's the card we're going to attempt to make, and I'm going to use my ruler for my measurements, even though I do have them written over yonder. And yeah, so let's start with the base and the black. And apparently I put this together. I didn't realize I did that. So anyway, here's this one. Oh, it's upside down. So on this piece, you can see it's already bent, but let's do it again. So if you don't have a bone folder, you can use a pen, a marker, or whatever, and just make this curl. Okay, so you're going to bend it as it curls. I mean, as you do that. So that's showing you how to do it without a bone folder. If you have a bone folder, you would just go like this. Oopsie. Well, you get a better grip of it than I just did. And you turn it and you do the same thing. Boy, that's going to be really bendy. I'm glad. Okay, so set that aside. We did that because I was telling you about the bendy. Okay, so this measures 4 1/4 by 7 1/2. Whoopsie. I'm using my white one so you could see better. I wish I wrote the measurements on these with my little sticky notes, which I meant to do. 7 1/2 by 4 1/4. And they're scored, putting this away, at 1 inch, 3 3/4, and 6 1/2. Okay, and then you have this. This is how you're folding it. Makes it look like, I don't know, a teepee, kind of, sort of. I was very, I can't, what do you call those things? The camping thing? A tent. That's, yeah, okay. Anyways, this is 3 by 4. And it's scored at 2. So that's pretty explanatory. This is 1 1/4 by 6 1/2. And it's scored at 1/2 inch and 6 inch, or you could just turn it around and score it at 1/2 inch. Okay, again. Okay, that's the black. Now let's do the other parts as we go. Yeah, I'm going to do the little book first because it's the easiest to do. And the designer series paper on this is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now if I mess up on a layering piece, you could just go by what you're layering it on and do that. Mine are all 1/8 of an inch, well, 1/8 to 1/16 of an inch off. So I mean, you know, so I show a little border. So this is actually 2, so I went to 1 7/8. This is actually 3, so I went to 2 7/8. Okay, did I say that right? That is on, that's this thing, okay? So the white layer is the 1 7/8 and the 2 7/8. And then the DSP is the 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Boy, I hope I didn't confuse you. And if I did, go over to Maria. She explains these really well. And she does it as she goes about too, just like I'm doing. Only she didn't adhere them as she was doing it. I had to do that because I didn't want this to last forever. Hers doesn't last forever. I'm just saying, oh good, that I put the right one on there. And you'll need 2 sets, okay? Because actually you need, yeah, 2 sets, and then you need a third one, which we are going to stamp, I think, or not. I haven't decided because I don't know what I'm going to use this as. Okay, so, and here's the third one. So you need 3 whites that are 1 7/8 by 2 7/8, and your third one's going to go right here. However, I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm going to decide whether I'm going to, what do you call it? Stamp it or not, okay? So let's take our other big black one and let's put the edges on. Now, yeah. Okay, so these two are, let's just use the ruler, it's easier. 4 1/8 by, that's the white, 7/8. So I was right, 4 1/8 by 7/8. You'll need 2 whites, and then the designer series paper is 3/4 by 4. So 3/4 by 4, showing you, okay? That was a little off, only because I didn't do it right. I mean, I didn't put the ruler on there right. Anyway, you know how to do that, right? Okay. You know what? I consider me a newbie, even though I've been doing this for almost, on the 5th of May, will be 9 years. But I haven't been doing videos that long, and that's a lot of glue. Don't do that. That's like a way lot. Because I like to smush it down with my bone folder after I get it done, and I can feel that it's a teeny bit, oh, no it's not. I'm doing good. Okay. It's sticky up here because I had glue pop out of underneath the designer series paper. So I'm sticking. And I got this fancy dancy glue gum something eraser. And it's not like the ones that you've been seeing, the square. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, I don't know if I like it or not. So I'm not going to use it on camera. Okay, so this is the other side. I'm taking a breath because I have to line this up. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm trying to enjoy mine. I love to make cards. My problem is remembering to send them out. So, okay, that goes on the back. Okay. So, you will need, oh, I said 2 of those, right? You could tell. Okay, so I need 3 of these, but I need 3 whites. Okay, and the whites are, the basic white cardstock is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. So you need 3 of those. And then you need 3 of the designer series paper, whichever one you're going to use. And that's obviously going to be 4 by, can you guess? 2 1/8. 2 and a half. 2 1/2? That's not 2 1/2. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. 2 1/2. Okay, 3 DSPs that are 4 by 2 1/2, and 3 whites. Nope, 4 whites that are 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. Now, why would you need the 4th one and the 3rd one? Well, let me show you in a minute. I'm going to adhere these. Oh, no, I'm not. We're going to put the bendy part on first, which is 6 1/2 by 1/4. And you scored at either 1/2 inch and 6 inch, or just take 1/2 inch and turn it about and do the 1/2 inch on that side. Now, this way is easy if this is what Maria said, if you push these two flappy things in the back, they're not going to stay there. They're just there for a moment. And actually, she put in one of her pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I found that when I did it my way, I kind of sort of, well, I didn't mess up, you know, because it is a card and it is homemade, and there's no mess ups really in card making. It's to each his own type thing. I didn't even like that phrase. So let me get this on here, please. Thank you so much for your patience. And here we go. Ooh, isn't this going to be a gorgeous card? This is actually, this Designer Series paper is like, or is similar to the paper pumpkin that we just had this month. And we're still in April. Oh, yeah. No. I don't want to do that. I know why. She put it down, but she also tore it apart like I just did. Okay, so I'm not going to tear it apart completely because I am going to glue that back on. Okay, so this has to go under that. So don't do as I say. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Because that would not be good. So see, it's a good thing I'm messing up, yeah? It dawned on me. It just dawned on me. You can't do that. So I did it right the first time. Yikes. A bit much on the glue. Okay, so this, I'll show you on this side. This fold right here needs to go against this fold right here, okay? So, and guess what? I glued the wrong side. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. So because I have that there, which is a good thing, I'm just gonna come up just a tad from the bottom. About, I think that's about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, yeah? Yeah. And I'm just gonna hold there for a minute, but you do want it straight. Please make it straight. And then, oopsie, that's why it went flat. Okay, and then this end, after I bend it some more, I'm gonna make sure that, no, not. I'm gonna make sure it's bent. Okay, and I'm going to put this on, please be apart. Okay, the underside matters not, but you don't want to see this piece, at least I don't. Okay, so this piece is going under here, here, okay, oopsie. Sorry, out of view. I don't know that you can see this part while I'm doing it, so let me just do it so that I can see it, because it's very, very important that I see it. And then I will, hopefully you can see it there. I don't want it all the way to the bottom. Ooh, doing it this way makes it very difficult, so really, don't do what I did. Let's make sure. It's nice and bendy right now. Yeah, I screwed up. Okay, this has to go down because I made this one go down. So, gluing it back down. Okay, there you go. See how it bends? That's what it's supposed to do. Mine has to, I have to keep doing the bendy thing. Okay, so this one's going on this side, and you just, you know, slide it, well, attempt to slide it in there when you put your glue on, and you don't have to go hog wild on it. I just want to make sure that I can still move it, and sometimes going hog wild is the deal. And I just pay attention. I'm looking at this side and over here, and technically, oopsie, this will line up because it's going to the butt of this thing. Okay, or to the back of, yeah. So our front is basically done. That's how it is. Now, you probably wonder how it's going to get in an envelope. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you that in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. But right now, we're going to put this on. And let me see. I did the left side. Okay, I did the writing on the left side because I'm left-handed. You can do your writing on the right side because you're right-handed. But I'm a lefty, so I do most things left-handed. Like hold my glue, left-handed. Oh my. Okay. Yay. I don't get to do much crafting often because I still have trigger finger on my ring finger on the left side, but what I try to do is, I've had it for so long that I try to maneuver it the best I can. Now, I heard a tip about this. You know how sometimes, with the glue, you know how sometimes the glue, when you put it on, it makes a big blob like this one did, but I flattened it. Well, if you start in the middle or along this line, not in the corner, but along the line in the middle of the card, you won't do that. It won't seep out and look yucky. So that's just a insy-bincy tip. It's not that big. It's not that, like, don't write it. It's nothing to write home about. That's the phrase I'm trying to remember. Uh-oh. Okay, we went a little. There we go. See how I mean that I have room to maneuver? And I can move it up just a little bit more. And yeah, I'm good. Okay, so there's that. This is the card. That's your card, okay? To mail it, you're gonna put these guys in the back and then stick it in an envelope, and it works. And I forgot to bring my envelope over here. So I decided not to stamp on this. I just think it's too pretty to stamp anywhere, except here. And I don't know. Let me ponder for a second. Still pondering. So I'm bringing in the paper pumpkin from this month, and see how the picture, how it's similar to this. Very similar. So I'm going to take one of, no, I'm not. I'm taking the stamp set. I used the stamp set in my class this past Wednesday. And I like, you know what? I didn't use it hardly at all. So I'm going to use, it's the little things that matter. It fits right in that thing, right? So I'm going to take a block, not that one. It's too small. I'm using a C block. And I'm going to angle it because it fits better that way. Now, if you've got a D block and that's it, then, hey, use it. And I will be using, for the first time, I think because I'm using the peach pie, I'm going to use the peach pie. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to use the balmy blue. I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to do that. I got to move these. I'm going to use balmy blue because I love balmy blue. That is such a pretty sky color. Okay. Now, when inking up your stamps, you want to tapioca. And then have something to test it on. I'm using my glass mat and I can't see it worth a darn. So I have no scratch paper over here. None whatsoever. And if, oh, you know what? We could put it on this just to check it out, right? It will fit. Tapioca. Now, if you're one of those people that like things lined up, here's how you do it. And let's, ooh. I'm holding my breath. X-ray. Whew, exhale. And there, ooh, that's pretty. And I did it straight too. That's awesome. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna put it on here. We meaning me and the mouse and our frog in our pocket. And it's gonna go like that. Ink it up again, doing the tapioca thing. Uh-oh. It's not gonna fit. Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna fit there. So we will clean it off. Because it's not gonna fit, I gotta find another one that might fit. Oh dear, oh dear, dear. See, do you ever do that? Does that happen to you guys? You know, you think you really want to use a certain stamp and my goodness, it doesn't fit. So, here it is. Let's see if this other one will fit. I should have laid it on here first. Oh, and that does fit. So, yay. Okay, so we didn't screw up too bad. Me, not you guys, because you did a really good job of probably telling me, Tara, that's not going to fit. Okay, so again with the cornering of the thing. Have a beautiful birthday. Oh, how perfect for this card, yeah? Okay, we are going to do the lineup thing. Not that I'm really actually using it. Oops. Holding my breath. And yawning. Oh, please be straight. Lord, please. Yes! Success! Thank you, Lord. It's always there for me. I tell you what. He's even in the small things, yeah? Yes, he is. I don't know why I keep saying yeah, but I'm not. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to glue this on. Trying not to touch the top so it doesn't, or the sentiment so it doesn't smear. And you can sign it afterwards, it'll work. Eeks. Yay. Oops. That's over just a tad. Just a tadpole. Okay. So that's really cool. Now, let me show you a tip that it worked for me, okay? So what I did was I put this on backwards. I didn't put it on at all, but I wanted to mark, and I'll use a pen because nobody's gonna see it. I marked, I had to move it over a little bit. Right here. And I marked below. I marked where the white was, the white cardstock. Anywhere in that spot, right? Normally I go like this and then I hold it and yeah, that works. That works also, but I didn't this time. So this, you can't really see that, the marks, but I see them in, because it's on black, hello. And then I do go and put my fingers where those marks are, and I even go below those marks, because, you know, glue spreads. It has a tendency of doing that occasionally. In my line of work, when I make cards, it does that. So I don't want it too close, but you put it where you would like to have it, and I'm going to show you how. Can you kind of sort of see that there's no glue? I don't know that you can see that very well, but there's no glue. And because I did the bendy thing, it's going to stay bended even when the recipient opens up the card. Okay, so we could go through the post and all that good stuff. You might want to either hit, if you're going to put anything else on here, put a piece of basic white cardstock or cereal box thing, something to protect your card so that your elements like this do not pop out. And that's what I'm going to do with this one. I actually had somewhere around here a piece of board that came when I got something. I have no idea what it was. Anyway, so I'm going to put the butterfly. I almost forgot to put the butterfly. And all I'm going to do is put the glue into the center. Oopsie, that's a little much. I don't want it to go everywhere. And I am going to go ahead and bend these. And your recipient might notice that or not, because it will flatten out. And I want the butterfly to be above, preferably, I put it where the designer series paper is, yeah. Because it's not gonna, it doesn't matter if it's over the score line and stuff. The reason being is because it will never, see, it will never interfere with that. So this time I will put, well, I was gonna put, oh, here it is, one of those embellishments that, by the way, goes with this suite of product, not the paper pumpkin. And let me glue this, close this. It's our last thing that we're going to do. I like using my take your pick tool for this. So I'm taking my pick. Oh, you don't want to turn it because the thingy will come off. Okay. So I have some little tacky stuff on here and I use it. I'm going to use a, oh, they're the same size. I thought they were different sizes, but they're not. And then I'm going to add it to the center of my beautiful butterfly. Or I'm going to attempt it anyway. There you go. That's kind of sort of center. And cover up my little putty thing. And that is our card for today. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh my stars and garters. Gorgeous cards, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. And all with Stampin' Up! Product, by the way. Everything I use in my videos are all Stampin' Up! Very seldom will I use something outside of Stampin' Up! Even if I use my paper piercer that we had 100 years ago, but I try not to use it because you can't buy it. But you can buy the Take Your Pick tool, which comes with a bunch of different attachments. Well, it comes with the pointy, let me just show you, double-ended pointy thing and spatula. I had to learn that word from somebody. And then the putty it doesn't have anything else in it. It just screws on here. It feels like it's taking forever. Okay. And it has putty in there, and as you screw this down tighter and tighter, mine, you can tell I use it, but I'm very sparing. I've had this for a bit. I had it when it first came out. So this is the first one. I haven't used another one. So see, I mean, I'm not that sparing, but you know, I do use it a lot. You can see it's well loved. But anyways, it has a brush. It has, let me show you. Oi, I got things in the way. It has a brush that I'm trying to get. Goodness. I got the brush, and I got another gummy thing that I haven't even used yet, but it's really kind of cool, you know. And then this is the one we used to have. There we go. So this is really cool. I haven't really kind of sort of used this yet. I keep going to the one that's not needing attached. I'm going to get another one of the barrel things, which will come with this and this, you know, so that's okay because the more I could use those. Anyway, there we go. There's the card for today, and I'm going to lay it down so you can see it even more. That's our card for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had an enjoyable time, and I hope I taught you something new. If not, I hope I taught you something. Thank you, and have a great day. And I hope that you will be inspired to make something else like this or remake this card, and tell me about it. You can just tell me that you made it. I don't know how to make the pictures on here, but hopefully you'll make it and you'll make some beautiful cards. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.